What's going on, YouTubers? Kel Gaither back with Fat Boy Model Shops. How you fellers doing? It's summertime finally, and finally got something else finished. First of all, I want to thank Smoking Joe for putting on the 2018 NASCAR group build. It was a great idea. It really got me in the mood to build NASCAR models again, and it's been about 20 years since I built one. I've built some late model stuff, and but you know, it's been a long time since I've actually done a NASCAR. That's all I built when I was a kid. That's how I learned how to build models, was building NASCAR. That's all I built my teenage years. And you know, like everybody else, you get out of it when you get older. And when I got back in it, I just couldn't get in the mood to do a NASCAR, you know, because I built so many when I was a youngster, you know. But this new NASCAR kit right here, I got it's the Danica Patrick kit, which of course I didn't do her car with it. I picked these up at Ollie's. I don't know if everybody's familiar with what Ollie's is, but it's a discount center where they, you know, you can go there and buy stuff at a cheaper price. And they had these for $9.99. So I bought several of them. I went to 2 different stores. I think I got 28 of them total. That's how great of a kit it is. No, I probably won't build all 28. Matter of fact, I know I won't build them all. But I just got a hunch with Revell being sold and the new owners, I don't think you're going to see a lot of NASCAR. So I'm going to hold on to some of them. Maybe use them for trading material or what have you in the future. But I'm going to build several of them because there's a lot of pretty cars out there I'd like to do. I've got several sets of decals in to do several more. So, anyways, just to let you know what I did use, I use a set of Power Slides decals. You can be purchased at mikesdecals.com. And the paint I used on this is Tamiya's Coral Blue. I can't remember the number, but I decanded it, put it in this bottle here. Shake it up, you can get a better look at the paint. But and for the interior chassis color, it's a lighter gray than the 80s, 90s NASCARs. So I had a lot of trouble finding a gray that looked right. So I mixed my own. I decanded took a can of the Tamiya pure white and decanded it in this bottle. And I added, I think, 3 drops of gloss black to it to darken it up to get that gray it needs to be. But enough of me yapping. Let me turn the camera around and I'll let you fellers get a closer look at it. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I apologize for that, but here it is. This is my 2018 Smoking Joe's NASCAR group build, and I'm really happy with it. This model is built box stock, and the only modifications I done was gave it a nice drop, and these kits are very simple to drop. I will do a tutorial on how to drop these new NASCAR kits. It's very simple, and I've seen people do videos already on YouTube and Facebook, and they're making it look very confusing. They're really going crazy with the side cutters. It doesn't take a lot to drop these. Really, all you got to do, these little things right here, they're molded in the front suspension. You just cut those off, and if you got a good pair of side cutters, I use the God hands. They cut like butter, and you cut them off and you hit it with your sanding stick, get it nice and smooth. And those pins like they give you with all the other kits, you just drill a hole on top of the hole that's there, and that takes care of the front. You don't have to heat and bend the A-arms and all that stuff I'd see people doing to them. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking, but... And on the rear, I see them, they're cutting the springs and all that. You don't got to do all that. All you need is a piece of 1/16 tubing. And I'll have to show you in the video, but where the axle glues to the leaf spring thing, they had them little nipples there for it to glue to. All you do is cut those off, drill you a 1/16 hole, and you cut these about, I don't know, you just eyeball it, but about that much, slide them in there and glue it to the axle, and that drops the the rear. And that's basically how I got the drop. You know, you don't have to do a lot of cutting and stuff like that. But you know, to each their own. But it's my way. I think it's a little simpler, and you don't have to modify a bunch of parts to get it to drop. But enough of that. The kit is a dream to build. Every part on this kit just fits like butter. There's one part I didn't use, but I know it'll work, and that would be the tachometer. They tell you to glue it on the top of the steering wheel, not the steering wheel, but the behind the steering wheel, on the steering column. But looking at the pictures of the real car, this car didn't have one, so I didn't use it. So, but what I did do, that's other than using the aftermarket decals, the only other modification I made was the side window. I wanted you to be able to see all the details, because I went all out with the decals. Not only did I get the decal set for the you know, I got all the goody stuff for like the fire extinguisher, and it's got, you know, all the, which you ain't gonna be able to see it unless you're up close, but all the decals for the bars. Now if you watch NASCAR, they got stickers all over the roll cage and stuff, and the seat and all, and I've got them all in there. And then I made the carbon fiber decal for the top of the dash, and that turned out really great, and I'm real happy with it. It looks great. And other than that, that's all I did to it. I actually glued the hood down on this one. I didn't. I'm gonna start doing that on a lot of, you know, race car builds. I just don't see the point of having the hood where it comes off if you're not gonna detail it out. I mean, if you go to shows like I do and you like to display your work to and from the show, you always got to worry about hoods rattling off and take a chance of them hitting the ground and chipping the paint on them and stuff like that, or scratching them. I just don't see the point in it. Out of all the models I built and shown on YouTube, the ones that I didn't do any detail work to it after I got it built, I got it sitting in my case. I never take the hood off of it anyways. I mean, I can understand on something stock or custom or something like that, but just a race car, I mean, you know, all the motors look the same now anyways. I mean, there's really nothing super spectacular under the hood anyways. I mean, it's a decent motor, but, you know, it's just a motor. I mean, you know, but it does build nice, and I did use all of it. And but you know, I just decided to tap me a little bit of glue and keep the hood down on it. But I'm real happy with it. There is a couple of things I'm going to do to it that I haven't done yet, and I'm waiting on my order from Mike's Decals that come in today. The roof flat decals, I'm adding that. And there's a little piece there, I don't know if you can see it or not, on the window net. I need to go back in and get that inside one of the holes, the window net. I need to touch that up, and then where I put the Maltol chrome on the side skirt for the pipes, I'm going to go back in there when it dries good and put me a nice wash in there. But other than that, she's finished. I mean, like I said, you know, I really had a great time with this. I'm getting ready to start another one today. And I'm going to start building some of the Chevrolets also. I got some of the Chase Elliott kits, which I wish they were as cheap as the Danica kits, but they're not. They're almost 3 times the price. But I've noticed even on eBay, the prices on these kits have gone back up. But I don't think I need any more Fords. I hope they don't quit making them, because I know Revell, before they was bought out, they had in the works the Toyota body and the Camaro body, which they're running this year. And this is also the last year for the Fusion. Next year they're going to run the Mustang. So I might just hold on to all of them. You never know, because there's a lot of decals out for these. Not only Mike's and Ace decals that makes the good quality chronograph decals for these, but you've got all of these people that make Alps printed decals for them now. There's like 5 or 6 people on eBay selling them. So you can do almost every car you see on TV pretty much. But that's enough yapping. I've done all the talking I want to do. And hope everybody has a great weekend. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos and subscribes to my channel. And once again, I want to thank Smoking Joe for doing this group build. It was a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying all the builds I'm seeing on YouTube. And I hope he does it again next year. And if he wants to do prizes next year, I'll donate something. You know, anything to help out. You know, it's fun. And I want to keep doing it. So, once again, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.